All right, get y'all ass in here. All right, let me get that one. Let me get a bam, Melanie, Mrs. Rowe, Merlot, okay, SLW. What's going on, lovely Lunarian, June's Brown White? Thank y'all for all the ones. Ladies, happy Friday. I'm so happy that it's Friday. I don't know what to do. Okay, I have no idea what to do. And to be honest with you, I have no idea where to start this live at. But you make no mistake about it, we fixing to figure it the fuck out. Ladies, the hypocrisy is it's amazing. My memory is not that great. It's not. I have to, take notes, set alarms, put stuff on the calendar, so on and so forth. But what I do know is that when somebody goes wherever the wind blows, it's embarrassing. Okay. I could stop this live. Right? Are y'all familiar with Fani? Because we fixing to get some attention hordes going on around this bitch. Y'all familiar with Fani? What is going on with black women right now? What's happening, ladies? If you have not divested, welcome to divestment, because you make no mistake about it. You're going to have to. Black women's image is fucked the fuck up. Believe it or not, some more shit came out today. What's real around here? So we already got a DA that was fucking on her subordinate, hiring him to get on to prosecute Trump. And that again, that's her subordinate. And it's hard to explain. Okay. I always tell y'all to watch what people do and not what they say. Watch what people do and not what they say. I'm embarrassed. I really am. So, y'all remember the facts. Fani fucked a guy that was her subordinate. That's a lawyer up under her in her DA administration. Okay? Look at this bitch.
It is saddening to me if young women felt like they came to work and they were, one, even judged for being a woman, but two, if certainly they felt uncomfortable within the workplace. That will not be something that is allowed on my watch. Supervisors under my leadership that are not encouraging and building up my staff will not be supervisors long in my administration. And I certainly will not be choosing people to date that work under me. Let me just say that. We are at a place in society where things happen in people's relationships, husband and wife. Sometimes there are outside relationships. I don't think that that's what the community is concerned about, although there might be a moral breaking in that. I think that what citizens are really, really concerned about is if you chose to have inappropriate contact with employees. I mean, there's nothing that I can say on it other than it is distracting. It is certainly inappropriate for the number one law enforcement officer in this state. And it really, really saddens me. And it will be very unfortunate if the taxpayers of this community have to pay for any of those lawsuits.
Exactly. That's the way I feel about it also.
Take me now. Take me now. Do y'all not be remembering what the fuck you said? Ladies, this was way long before she became the Fani you know today. She said, yo, people should not be fucking on their subordinates. What's happening, y'all? I'm starting to think, right, that when you hear a bitch say some shit, that's just exactly what the fuck she is. This bitch is literally in trouble for doing just that. Did you hear her throw in the black woman and woman, just I'm for women? Haven't y'all heard that same tune? And then you turn around and see bitches interviewing, not the hard R, DZ. Not the hard R. Not here. We in the wrong place for that. That part. I cannot. This shit every day, I think that I can't get more embarrassed by what the fuck is going on here. Ladies, we can end the live right now. We're done. We could literally just go to Discord right now. That clip right there by its goddamn self is enough to end this live right fucking now. Aaliyah, do you have anything on the DA in our state, ma'am?
Oh, well, those comments don't seem like they aged very well now,
Woo!
did they? But, I'm not surprised because that's just more of that whole two-faced, hypocritical, duplicitous nature that you'll see out of a lot of black women. But that'll be more on that later because, see, I played Tuesday, but I'm not here to play tonight because none of this shit that's been going on lately is even remotely funny to me.
Well, look at that screen. Mistress Rogue, you got anything to say on this bitch? I know you kind of detached from it. Me, Kyra, and Aaliyah, we live in Georgia, so this shit is kind of close to home, and it's so embarrassing.
Oh, it's embarrassing from across the pond because remember, these women exemplify excellence and all this other bullshit and how they carry themselves. I recall a few weeks ago when we did a live and I said something to the tune of, if you throw a black dick in the midst of 8 bitches, they would fight to the death for it. I would like for all the bitches who said that I was wrong and cruel for that to report your ass to the front so I can snatch your motherfucking edges. Because case in point, one dick thirsty prosecutor by the name of Fani Lewis, who didn't even do her motherfucking due diligence. If you're going to put somebody on such a high profile case, make sure they have the fucking experience, you twat.
Ladies, the stuff, just, content creators, I'm not even talking to the ladies. Just remember what you said, right? And then if you're having a change of heart, provide why you're having that change of heart and then proceed. These people expect you to just fucking forget what you said, Fani. Ma'am, this stuff was videotaped, and even if you destroy all the videotape, I promise you somebody else has it. Even an alien, somebody has it. Can you keep it consistent? And you know what, y'all? I honestly believe consistency is something that's very antagonistic to black women. Okay? Because this changed, that changed, that changed, that changed. No, not that. Yes, this, that. What? What's happening, Ebony?
Oh, Uh,
This is tough, isn't it? This is getting ready to be a long fucking night. Okay, I can come back to you if you want to.
no,
Okay,
no, no. This is you know, I came up back when, men were really doing the deed dirty. And it's really fascinating to me how women caught up so quick. Uh, and, Black women have always been in the workplace, but it's like there are so many people who are touted as custodians of tax money, custodians of jurisprudence. And I don't know, we're not batting 1,000 here with
we
all
looking
of these.
pretty bad. We looking pretty
Yeah,
bad.
it's
Black
it's
women,
awful.
the image is over. It's done. Take your shit and walk away. Be individualistic as possible, right? Get your shit in order. Anybody that has a cape on that think that they're getting ready to fix black women's image, y'all, it's worse than what you think. You might want to stick around for this one. If you got to put the shit in earbuds, put the shit on and play it in the back and like open up another tab and do your taxes or whatever the fuck you got going on, you might want to stay for this one. Because, darlings, it's irreparably destroyed. Huh?
And black women cannot fix their image. It's too late for that. The
Yeah, it's
people
done.
who were supposed to uphold your image and help you do it didn't care, don't care, won't care. So you're left out here, no allies, right?
I don't want
Okay.
any. I don't
And
want any at
right,
this point because
you
I don't trust
you
a
have
motherfucker.
but that's what I'm saying. All that power that black women supposedly potentially had is dissipating because they're being stupid with everything. And it is, I mean, it's like looking under your skirt and seeing everything because it's like, and you're on display.
They bleeding
You're
down their
on,
leg.
you're
They're bleeding down
on,
their leg.
you're on display.
Mm-hmm. Thanks for that, Ebony. I just Snapple, please, please.
Hey, y'all.
Hey,
Well, first of all, on Fanny, I'll be honest, I haven't been paying so much attention to her. I know she's been talked about a lot, but all I know is in that clip, that skirt or that dress was really short. So I already knew she was a whore. We shouldn't see up her thighs. Like, we shouldn't see up your fucking crotch, bitch. Like, I don't know. I feel like that was very unprofessional attire. I mean, she should have pulled it down before she sat down, or she should have asked for something to place over her thighs. But I guess she was advertising, child, because we see what she turned out to be. And
could be.
on Briana, I know we're gonna dig into her ass, but let me tell you something, Briquisha. It's Briquisha or it's Briana. You need to tattoo a brick on your body because she had commented on the shade room. My name is not Brick Lady. No, it's Briana. It's Briquisha. You always gonna be associated with a brick. So sorry.
Mm, mm, mm. Ladies, remember that breath I told y'all to take, right? 4 months ago, I guess almost close to 5 months ago now. I don't know. Well, this girl here, she's fucked. Okay. They've banned her off of this, what is that shit called? GoFundMe. She's getting ready. She's going to jail. She's got all this shit going on. And I had a bird come into the comment section of this video right here, right? Y'all took up for her, and now look at her. She's going to jail. Did you watch the live? You almost made me call you something, girl. See you next Tuesday. How about that part? Look, I took the liberty of getting timestamps, and this is the second time I've had to do this, right? First of all, ladies, do not trust a black woman who still deals with black men voluntarily. We've said that shit a billion times. They cannot be trusted. Because of the relationship between black men and black women, if you're still voluntarily dealing with them, then there's something wrong with you, and I find you very, very mistrust. I can't trust you. Okay, so homegirl from my comment section, let's see what actually was said around here. Let's go. That you heard. First of all, I'm gonna keep it real with you. This ain't black men's beauty standard. Okay. Number one, she's too tall. Number two, she's too dark. This is black men we talking about here. Number three, she got a little bit of weight on her. You would be his secret, if anything. He's not gonna walk up to you and ask for your number in front of everybody. Can we keep it real tonight? Take a breath. Take a breath. Because first motherfucking call out we did while we were on there, it's actually not the first one, but I just want to give you what was actually said. This motherfucking bitch wrote a whole goddamn novel in my comment section, right? We already told you this bitch wasn't worth a fuck months ago. It's a bitch over there with a head wrap on, right? And she talking about the sisterhood is quiet. First of all, bitch, there is no sisterhood. Second of all, if you come over to these to the actual video, you'll see what was actually said. Where my phone at? Where my fucking phone? Because we need to be on point here. I don't know why I went to full screen, but whatever. For her. Now, I told you I was gonna be nice. Then I was gonna be a little mean. This bitch is a wretched ass goddamn scumbag scallywag. Okay. The other thing is, she absolutely loves black men. And they gave her a gift. It's on the right side of her face. This bitch is a wretched ass scumbag scallywag. Looks like I was taking up for her, doesn't it? Doesn't it? Okay, well, let's go ahead and go to 1545 because we have a lot of convo in here. This is the second time I've had to bring the receipts from what was actually said from a bitch that actually didn't even watch the goddamn live. You just came over here, saw Briana on my shit, and then you went in. Okay? Let's see where we at right now. Let's go. Let's go.
Y'all want me to be racist so bad when I'm not a bigot like you and your ancestors. In fact, I'm a courageous, brave Black woman.
Oh my God. Can't trust bitches that talk like that. Let's go to minute 1545. Let's do that. Because I like the receipt night. And I love when you challenge me on bullshit. Let's do it. Every bitch on this goddamn internet have showed y'all that. And I'm sure you watched it by yourself. Ladies, that shit was basically for show. I know you're not going to sit here and tell me that a grown-ass black woman think a black man or a group of black men were going to protect her from anything. I'm not going, right? And I'm finna get to you ladies on the panel. I just want to lay this shit out. By the way, she doesn't have a problem with hitting people. She took down her TikTok, but bitch, you didn't take it down fast enough. Huh? What's this?
This is for the fact that you're a white man and I'm a black woman. I have less privilege than you. Thank you.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Look, there she go again. Brouhaha. Sounding like an evil villain. And that's not the only other white man she slapped. What's this, whore?
You ever fuck with Briana Fina ever again? That's a big fuck.
Wasn't they defending?
Then she hit us with the twerk. Y'all, this bitch got everything that I hate. The twerking, the pro-blackness, the attention whoring, all this shit, right? And word on the curb is the bitch has a GoFundMe. Wait a minute. I thought you had your shit together. That GoFundMe, that's supposed to be for medical assistance. I thought that you would have insurance as much shit as you talk, bitch. Is that a grift? I'm trying to see something. Is that a grift? Did this panel say that that was a grift a long time ago and we couldn't stand a bitch? Those of y'all on these other fucking platforms, stop it. Just knock it the fuck off. The revisionist history is not sexy at all whatsoever. Actually quote us over here. I'm done with what the fuck I said, but Aaliyah jumped in there. This whole fucking panel jumped in there. It's the lies for me. It is the lies for me. Let's do this. I think Miss Aaliyah started at 20 minutes and 56 seconds. Where we at? Where the fuck we at?
That I've seen black people doing about this is ridiculous, but I'm not surprised because it's typical. Y'all don't have any men. Y'all men are wearing dresses and grabbing their ankles. This behavior is not out of the ordinary for them. We've watched them assaulting black women in some type of way for years, which is why we recommend avoiding them. I know y'all remember that man who slapped that woman with that skateboard, that black man that broke that black woman's jaw on that subway platform, that black man that kicked that old old black lady in the head on that bus, that black man that shoved that black woman in the freezer. These people are claiming to know everything about the A, but somehow you didn't know that a young woman now has a steel rod permanently in her leg where a black man shot her because she didn't want to talk to him. You had black men around here mauling faces and biting out eyeballs because a black woman, when they sell tits, offered to buy a cheap ass bottle of wine. The black man that smeared feces all over that woman that was minding her business and waiting for the train. And I just love how y'all are trying to make this about all men and violence against women instead of making it what it's really about, which is the black men are still abusing the fuck out of black women and girls. That's what happened. Again, and it was not the first time, nor the second, nor the third. Let's talk about the black man who beat the hell out of the black woman in her garden for not saying good morning. The black man who attacked the black woman for not saying thank you when he held the door open. Shall I continue? Because see, these are just to name a few. So I'm trying to figure out why.
Oh, that's right. Y'all was trying to blame all men for this shit. The lovely Aaliyah went on ahead and ran down everything that actually happened. And you mammies jumped on on those platforms and started blaming all men for these situations that go down. You want to sit up here and pretend like black men are actually attacking black women because the cell phone slid up under her fucking head ass bitch done sat up here and lied. Here's the deal. The majority of you bitches that still deal with black men lie your ass off all the goddamn time. It is what it is. Y'all constantly are making shit up on these EBT applications. You constantly making shit up about the violence against black men when you know good and hell well it's them doing it to each other. You constantly lying about. Listen, y'all, you stay fucking lying. The last one I want to do, right? That's when Miss Snapple jumped in this bitch, right? So let's go ahead and see what Miss Snapple had to say.
Why in the entire fuck would anybody be trying to sell us on the bullshit that this is not a regular occurrence with these black men attacking black women? Now, what you have is these niggas and their bitches lying, denying, and deflecting like this shit doesn't happen regularly. Like they tried to justify why this man slapped this woman with this damn brick and why we should be focusing on whether or not he's American or not, when the fact of the matter is, this happens so much at this point, his nationality is irrelevant.
Look, she was going in. Let me find Snapple's spot. How about that part? Snapple, what you got? Because I'm not ciphering. If he's black, he's whack. If he's black, he's whack. Apparently, he will smack as well, sitting up here looking crazy as hell.
Well, look, I think that I'm about to piss a lot of people off, but whatever. Happy Tuesday. Let me start there.
Hey.
First of all, I don't know if a lot of y'all got a chance to look at her TikTok, but I'm just going to say this. She is the type of mammy that we have warned y'all about, that we have talked about, the mammies that embolden Taekwondarius, Tyrone, Daryl, Leroy, Larry, whatever the fuck their names are.
Was Snapple up here telling y'all to be weary of bitches like this? So listen, if you're going to lie, you need to make that shit believable, okay? We got some bitches, the ones on my thumbnail now, making up screenshots, doing sexual shit everywhere the fuck they go. Those BBLs look a hot, funky ass mess. Y'all are getting turned on sometimes when somebody hits y'all. I'm telling you, I got all my receipts lined the fuck up. Ladies, I don't have time for this shit. It is what it is. And like I said, you got bitches up here interviewing niggas and flirting with them at the same goddamn time. I mean, ladies, if you can't see through it, you don't want to see through it. All the videos are there with the exception of one, and that's because YouTube didn't want it to fuck there. They're all there. So when somebody's telling y'all that something was said over here, come and check the record. Come and check the goddamn record. Mrs. Rogue, what you got?
Thank you. I thoroughly enjoyed those receipts. Let me start off by saying that shit. But here's my thing with this bitch. I don't know how many times we have to keep telling y'all that we keep a great record over here of all the shit we say and don't say. It was the same thing y'all tried with that other big Amazonian bitches. I don't know what the big bitch is going wild. It looks like these days. I don't know what the fuck is going on with y'all. I need to get that shit in order, but I digress. I don't know why y'all keep trying to pin shit on us. You don't want to repeat what we say verbatim when it comes to all the horrible shit we tell you regarding your statistics, where you stand with the CDC, where you stand on the macro scale before the world with regard to violence against you. these unplanned pregnancies that you can't afford and all this other bullshit. So you don't want to listen to that, but you'll listen to us just for the sake of being contrary when you don't even hear the whole goddamn point. I'm literally sick of you bitches. And this bitch, this big bitch on the screen, whatever her name is, Briana, Brick Quintrell, whatever the fuck she is, this fucking week. Ain't she running from the lawman, the Alphabet Boys?
I heard she got arrested. I don't fucking know because I haven't been following this girl since she sat up here and so-called got away with that GoFundMe money. Is people saying that they were refunded? They said some people said she ran to Jamaica. Some people, I don't know what the fuck's going on with this bitch, but I do know this. I showed on that live stream where she was pro Dusty. And whenever you got a black woman that's pro Dusty, you better keep that bitch at arm's length. You understand what I'm saying to you?
She outraged farms too, because you showed another thing on here, another TikTok where she was in the Dollar Tree talking about you're being racial, you're racially profiling me. I want to speak to the manager. Nah, bitch, you out here, you were looking for your viral moment and you caught that bitch. You also caught that brick. Shout out to that brick, by the way. You just making headlines all motherfucking week. This is the new year. We left you in 2023 and bitches and picked you up and brought you on with them. Shout out to you, Brick. You the real MVP this year.
Kyra, you got anything?
Yes, DZ. I mean, speaking about bitches doing interviews and trying to say that we said something different, DZ, look, you need to end this live right now because you haven't gotten enough cash apples for this evening. So let's just end this whole live because you haven't gotten enough cash apples.
Listen, I'm here for the goddamn tea. I'm here for the. I was really here to save black women, but I do know this: you can't be saved, and those that happen to be saved, wonderful. But the goddamn freak train is done. I am not recruiting. You stay your black ass over there. Everybody, listen, black women, go love on a black man somewhere. Go speak life into him and do whatever the fuck it is you do. Whatever happens to you, you stay the fuck out of my face with it. Okay, because I was just telling the ladies in Discord earlier today, my goddamn what is it called, bookmarks are backed up all the way to July. I'm backlogged on all the shit that's happening to you. So what you do is go out there and you listen to that zesty ass dude that's being interviewed and out here attention whoring, just like y'all. I told y'all are turning into one monolithic goddamn black person. That's what you're doing. Black women and black men are actually the same motherfucker. I had no idea, and thank you so much for teaching me that shit, whores. Okay. Anyway,
I find it strange that when we were talking about her outrageous ass behavior, people was coming in the comment section then trying to justify that shit and take up for her because they was the ones talking about, oh, that was just skits. See, again, we were accused of attacking another black woman. See, I'm so glad you chose to speak on this topic, although I'm sure that the gate mouth ass bitches and their crumb snatching ass followers will be off in the clouds looking for shit to steal. But this is what I was talking about when I said that they are intentionally running this smear campaign against black women. And by they, I mean black men and their mammy ass co-conspirators. See, first it was, let's see how nasty, ratchet, and ghetto we can make black women look. And y'all went along with that. Then it was, let's see how dumb, shallow, and materialistic we can make black women look. And y'all went along with that. Then it's, let's see how degenerate and criminal we can make black women look, because the world needs to know that it's not just black men. And y'all went along with that too. Now it's, let's see if we can destroy their credibility and make them all look like liars and frauds. I just said that the other day too. That way, so when you complain about being stuck with bastard babies, no wedding rings, domestic violence, being off every 4 hours, the impoverished neighborhoods, the men's failures to produce or provide anything for you, unstable men who beat bitches ass, as well as them handing out incurable STDs like Skittles with all these dirty ass dicks, nobody will believe you. And that's the whole point. And these trifling assholes are helping them out. And divested black women, you have got to get away and let them go, cut them off. And I wouldn't give a single solitary fuck to even speak on it if it weren't for two things. One, my good sis DZ, who cares way more than she probably should, saying as how she hasn't been rewarded for her commitment. She has been constantly attacked on this platform. We all have. And two, if these co-conspirators weren't going around using our divested talking points to push their own fucked up agendas, trying to pass off these whole movements, these femininity hustles, and all this sugar baby bullshit, meanwhile shitting on real divestors and black women who legit legitimately date interracially. It wasn't enough for them to fuck up the black community with their trifling ass shit, but they want to follow us around and make us look just as stank, weaved up, and fucked up as they do. And that's where I have a big fucking problem. And I'm going to talk about it. And I'm going to talk about it for as long as I want to until YouTube shuts us down or until DZ closes shop. Because I still stand behind every fucking thing I said in that video about this bitch. I stand by everything we said the first time around. And my overall message was to black women as a whole about being in these hole in the walls in all these shitholes with wall-to-wall niggas everywhere. Y'all need to stop going to these goddamn death traps. This is what the fuck I was talking about. And y'all know we have been talking about avoiding them in groups and taking your safety and protection seriously for years. That message has not changed and it has not wavered. We've been exposing these hoes with these GoFundMe scams for years now. This has become the new insurance policy for black folks. I can't stand the shit because I think it takes advantage of people and it's being used and abused. And what did these hoes say? Why y'all worried about it? If people want to donate their money, that's their money. So you need to mind your own business. You know the typical smart mouth ass shit that you get from black women specifically. And this brick bitch lost me when she had the nerve to be trying to call us trans when she looks like a whole nigga in the face. But as usual, people think it's perfectly. But as usual, no. And I brought this up on that live stream too. But again, we were accused of attacking a black woman. But as usual, people think it's perfectly okay to attack black American women specifically all the time. And everybody wants to play the dozens with us until they start losing. Cause I damn sure thought she was a nigga. Play that part back, bitch. Y'all heard every goddamn thing else we said.
Look, can I jump in before you before you move on? I just want to say justice for the brick. He didn't do nothing. The brick is innocent. The brick was not. There was the brick. The brick needs the brick needs to be compensated. But also, I just wanted to say, some of y'all content creators that have been covering this, if y'all gonna be reading court documents, please practice reading out loud. Y'all was stuttering, y'all was struggling. Okay, it was very frustrating to listen to. But the noodle-headed one in particular, the one who said "body by Burger King," meanwhile she over there looking like a busted can of biscuits with her reusable dress. I'm sorry, you're going to have to pause on your victory lap because we did not forget your initial Briana video where you were crying and you were upset and you were blaming white men. You were blaming all men and you were screaming and hollering into your microphone about how this Briquisho, this scammer, this criminal, this fugitive was not being protected. Okay. And instead of you focusing on the Kangs at the time, because that was the narrative, you took the opportunity to blame hashtag all men. All men are bad. So please, I know you're enjoying your little victory lap. And we didn't forget that some of that tea, some of them exclusives you swiped from our Discord, bitch. But whatever. Enjoy your little victory lap. And I just wanted to let the record reflect. I actually did read the court documents because I can read and out loud at that. And Briana was twerking on that thing as she's always doing, and then she hit him in the face with an object, and then he hit her back in the face with a water bottle. So what we said still stands. Don't be outside. Don't be congregating with those things. Stay away from them. You will end up getting fucked up and knocked upside the head one way or another. She shouldn't have hit him. She shouldn't have been down there. Hell, she shouldn't have been twerking on him. She should have never been there. And that's what we've been saying. Period.
It's the attention whoring for me. It's the attention whoring for me. Honestly, every time y'all get out here, y'all are in dire need of some agua. You can't drink enough, and there is not enough water on this planet. You need a goddamn number 20 in your left AC at KVO at all motherfucking times, bitch. And whoever your nurse is or your CNA or whoever need to keep that little pink pitcher full with water around this bitch. Motherfucker, you need some goddamn shit up under your tongue. You need a sublingual intervention around this bitch. Why y'all so thirsty for attention? If y'all knew any better, you'd be right up under the goddamn, up in the corner, getting the job done, getting your shit, getting your bag, whatever your goddamn muse is. But no, attention is currency in the black community. Melanie, listen, Go right ahead because you haven't had the chance to jump in, but we fixing to get it tonight. And this brick bitch is going to be a popping up thing every now and then. So let's go. Okay, Melanie ain't here. She said, fuck it, y'all ain't talking to me, so I'm running the fuck off. Now, this motherfucker on the screen.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
I don't know what I did on my phone. I don't know what I did. Hey everybody.
Hey boo.
I was just gonna say with all this whole ordeal with all these different girls, it's just ground zero. I don't care the social economic status. It's all ground zero. The ball is low. They're not to be trusted. I mean, look at this girl in law. Look at this girl that went to school, and this brick girl. I mean, it doesn't even matter anymore.
From celebs to lawyers to judges to doctors to nurses to seekers to whoever.
I don't know what to say. I mean, I don't really know what to say. There's nothing to say, but I mean, they can't even be trusted. These are elite women.
Y'all, it's been month after month after month after month since last year and beyond, but I'm just focusing on the past year of nonsense with these bitches destroying your credibility. And make no mistake about it, black men love it. They love it. Remember, we did a live stream that was telling you that they were going behind your back because they ain't going behind my back. They not. I don't deal with them, okay? And telling white men that you're actually the problem. Now they're taking interviews saying, see, I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything. I mean, they jumping on your shit and black women are helping them, ladies. They're helping them. This motherfucking girl snatched your microphone. She lied her ass off about the situation, saying that the woman was being racist. And come to find out, more video came out that you just walked up and snatched the goddamn microphone. Attention horn. You not gonna take my moment. There she go, sitting up there looking like a burnt goddamn popsicle around this bitch. She embarrassed the shit out of you. Sat up there and then told you that I forgot she was an OnlyFans model. Y'all, the attention thirst is real. It's real. So I guess she wasn't getting enough OnlyFans, so she went on ahead and pulled a stunt so that you can remember her name was Katia Mitchell or whatever the fuck her name was, Katia Amon, whatever. Y'all, this shit is non-stop. Katia Amon. Yes, ma'am.
How did you describe this woman?
A burnt popsicle.
Right.
I don't know how you would burn a popsicle, but I'm frustrated with the whore.
But okay? you took me out. And now I can breathe again. Thanks.
Maybe a charcoal popsicle, Daisy?
I don't know. They sucking on charcoal too?
Activated charcoal. I went to a spa. They have an activated charcoal and lemon popsicle. I ain't do that shit, but my mother-in-law like that.
That's just that's no better.
It's real bad because it's usually for drug overdoses. Pull up.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, that part. Yeah, but she went up to the goddamn Instagram. And y'all can say that she don't represent y'all, but she begs to differ. She said she did this shit for women that look like her and girls that look like her. And she said that y'all was gaslighting the fuck out of her. And then she said she love you being antagonistic. You can say she don't represent you. She look like you. And the fact of the matter is you're a black woman and you don't get to give individuality because niggas didn't build you nothing. I don't know how many times I have to say that shit. Here we go. What's up?
Oh no, I was just about to say, see, that's another clown, a whole diaspora chick that was graduating from a community college, snatching microphones from old ass white women and showing her ass at her graduation and completely ruined the occasion for all the other students. You had black women shitting on us all over other people's comment sections again under their videos when this girl not only made a damn fool of herself, but she's an attention-seeking content creator all on her own, and she lied on that lady. Oh no, black women felt like she was justified in jumping up, wrestling the microphone out that woman's hand, throwing a tantrum, and slamming the mic on the ground like a 5-year-old. Drops the mic. Congratulations! And y'all actually cheered her on for doing that bullshit. Divested black women, please run away. Don't walk. And if you can't run just yet, please walk briskly. Just get the fuck on.
Y'all, somebody in the comment section, lovely Lunarian to be exact, asked who this was. The fact that y'all don't know who this is lets me know that you divested like a motherfucker. Okay? The only reason I even know about her is because she started trending and my good sister Leah was like, have you heard this story? This bitch's name is Nadine. This is about attention whoring, okay? Her thirst is so fucking real. She only dated the dude, Jonathan Haynes, for 4 weeks and she was already addicted. Jonathan says, okay, we done. He broke up with her. So, to get attention and to make herself seem like the victim, and also to try to destroy this black dude. Woo, it's hard to talk up here. To try to destroy his whatever. She went on ahead and told everybody that he had the, as one of my other good sisters called it, house in Vermont. H/I/V. I've never heard that. Shout out to the moderator down there, right? Pull up. Now, this is the deal. Come to find out, ladies, he didn't have the shit. He didn't have it. So, of course, you know, black folks got busy on this bitch, saying how bitter she is, saying how thirsty she is, saying how, y'all, the dude that she talked about, he now has a channel on TikTok called Protect Black Men. Are y'all serious right now? Do you know how many, he came on with his results, y'all. He logged on into his chart to show that he went on ahead and went to the doctor and he showed that he didn't have the gift that keeps on giving. Okay. But my thing is this, attention seeking whore. There's enough. Let me show y'all a picture of him. This is who she went crazy for. This is who she went crazy for. This is who she went crazy for. I need y'all to look at that. Okay.
Looks like his face crashed into a fence. I mean, he's like rafters for lips. What happened? Somebody hit him?
But no, he has that, shall we say, sweet look on his face. So being suspicious that he has a house in Vermont is perfectly legitimate. First of all, he's a black male. So that's you know, red flag number one for that particular disease. And then look at that face, that sweet face, as I'll call it.
Y'all going on and on about, listen, y'all going on and on describing them, but we know black men are ugly. I mean, y'all can get creative if y'all want to, but the fact of the matter is they uglier than a motherfucker. Y'all can try and talk and jest, but they're just ugly. Somebody got some background noise. It sounds real fuzzy back there. Melanie, I think it's you, boo. I think
he looks like he eats people and bites. He looks like he eats cigarettes and bites people.
Yeah, that's the average Negro. That's the average Negro. All right, so check it. On your screen, that's the same woman, by the way. Y'all are very talented at that makeup. I just wanted to put that out there because going back up. And
I thought last year we agreed to leave these motherfucking adult hairs in y'all head from being plastered off your fucking forehead like y'all been using Elmer's glue. You are not 9. Y'all in your 20s and your fucking 30s. When you wearing appropriate clothes, wear appropriate hairstyles too. Damn.
Mrs. Rogue, let them wear it because I want y'all to know it's best that you let them do it, because if you're not doing it, you're already going to be distinguished from these motherfuckers off top. They put all that shit on their forehead and wonder why they got harsh acne sitting up there, because that fucking gel and shit is sitting up there clogging up your pores. Let them keep doing it. I want y'all to even put thicker baby hairs on your face. That way, when I go places and I don't have that garbage in my face, somebody will know that I'm not you. But check it. There is enough black men giving out, you know, the package. You don't have to fake this shit, but the attention seeking is so strong, right? That you got to sit up here now with this one and only story that you told, little girl. Guess what? Now people are going to second guess who actually is giving the people in the black community their little packages in their pants. There is enough of those motherfuckers out here, black males, right, to give out. The stories are real, but because you did this, you made people start questioning black women's credibility, because he was able to prove that he did shit to you. Why are y'all like this? Look at this shit, y'all. It's enough of these to go around.
Say y'all sharing herpes. Whoever that fuck you right now, bitch, you got herpes now.
Tyrese, I don't got herpes,
an outbreak. I just had an outbreak yesterday.
That is disgusting.
Let's talk about it.
And why would you say that online?
And you sucked my dick with an outbreak.
Well, I wasn't with you yesterday. That is disgusting. Please end the live.
Oh, now you want to end it?
She got to go, baby. She got to
now
go.
you want to end it? Let's
Please,
talk.
I just got blood tested.
Brittany,
Well, I'm in the hospital.
the fuck? She got to go.
Monica.
No,
let me tell you, I just went to the hospital.
You be around my sister, goddamn.
I just got blood tested, and Tyrese is lying. You know Tyrese lies.
Baby.
You
Here's the
fucking that
proof,
man
bitch.
for 7 months
You
raw,
think he'll be
dog.
Here's
telling
the
And
on
no
proof,
his
bitch.
lamb.
Let's not
Brittany?
lie.
You think Tari's really be
I
telling
don't
everybody that
care.
he
No
had her?
lie. And she
I
was
have
drinking from
herpes.
your
You know
I
bottle.
got
Tari's not
Like
lying.
herpes. I got
Brittany,
herpes.
I'm
I don't give
playing.
a
Swear to
fuck.
God.
I got
That's
herpes.
mama.
I got
My
herpes. I
mama
got
wouldn't
herpes. You
even
both do.
eat it, mama. Mama would have kept 100 with
Yeah. So, ma'am, you didn't have to make up that story. Just because you pissed that this nigga broke up with you, you got black women out here looking like they lying. But in real life, you got motherfuckers announcing during a live stream that you sucked his dick while he had a herpes outbreak. This is the shit I'm talking about. And you want black women's image to be amazing, but you got these rogue, weird ass bitches that's making black women look like all they do is lie. I tell you like this. Mammies do lie a lot. I will admit that. They lie all the fucking time. You heard homegirl say in the live because she didn't want her business put out there. But that nigga don't give a fuck, right? You around here sucking bumps. Really? Aaliyah, what you got?
See, this one I'm gonna try to pace myself because I got a lot to say about this. This is my wheelhouse. And see, this is what really gets under my skin the most as an infectious disease specialist. By the way, the clap is not chlamydia. The clap is a dated term for gonorrhea. But this is what happens when you have dumbasses trying to teach health education. And for the last time, y'all can treat chlamydia like it's not a big deal because it's curable. By the way, gonorrhea is on its way to not being curable as we speak. But keep thinking chlamydia is the lesser of the two. Would you like to bet your fallopian tubes on it? Because I can guarantee you that if you have it and it is untreated and it's most likely asymptomatic, it is eating your fallopian
Girl, look,
tubes the fuck
listen.
up.
This
Because
is Aaliyah's life right here.
okay,
You fixing to track off. Go, girl.
because oh no, I know I'm not because see I've been hearing a lot of talk about that over the last couple days. People are still putting out misinformation. That's why I think it needs to be said because chlamydia will wreck your entire reproductive system, especially if you are a woman, and it is directly responsible for a lot of infertility in black women. And that's the only reason why I'm talking about this because I know it's dangerous. But y'all keep right on getting your advice from YouTubers with public health, epidemiology, nursing, and medical degrees all at the same damn time. See, we're the ones they always are so quick to say that we don't know what we're talking about. And your favorite YouTubers, see, that's who knows everything. But yet, if what we're saying is true, you would be treated with, if what they were saying was true, you would be treated with doxycycline instead of ceftriaxone or Rocephin and still be very much infected. So how sway? And like I said, I'm a shade detector. I can do this all night. So every time they do this, I catch it. Because
But Aaliyah,
This is the dude that was giving out the situation over there in Alabama. I don't know how y'all lay up with these men, but you go off. Ladies, if y'all don't look at this screen, please, please, please do not trust a woman that would lay down with such a thing. I'm serious. How on earth? And Aaliyah is absolutely correct. I haven't heard the word the clap since the 80s, right? Look, don't give them no more, Aaliyah. Don't give them no more. Let them
I
go
mean,
ahead and keep thinking.
I'm
Let them
not.
keep
I thought,
thinking that.
what was Kyra finna say? What were you finna say, Kyra? Because I wasn't done.
I mean, you're over here. Oh, a couple things. First of all, why would anyone listen to medical or health knowledge talked about on
From
this
a
channel?
gossip blogger.
Well, I mean, the thing, DZ, is that on your panel, you only have 2 nurses, a physician, and an epidemiologist. But go ahead and listen to, someone who is a celebrity gossip. But Aaliyah, what I was going to say is you keep listing all these different antibiotics and all that shit. And all these mammies need to do is just go eat some mangoes. You know good and well that mangoes.
Okay, Kyra, for that one, you're going in the corner.
Kyra,
I mean,
get to the corner.
seriously. Oh,
But see, here's the thing. We've taken this seriously from day one because my sis DZ knew how passionate I was about it. So she provided the platform for us to discuss these things. If you go back, we used to encourage it every year on National HIV Testing Day and on World AIDS Day and just any time in general. And yet December 1st came and went, and none of these health educators on YouTube mentioned it even once. We have done whole shows on PrEP where we discuss cabotegravir, injectable PrEP, also known as Apretude under the brand name. Truvada, which is all women have, and Descovy. We discuss how undetectable equals untransmittable. These are conversations that we've had as far back back as 3 years ago. And these bitches had the nerve to question our credentials about what we do. But this is the type of information we were giving out when it wasn't so cool to do so. And we stopped doing it because those talking points were hijacked and stuffed into other people's agendas when this platform was for the betterment of Black women, especially the younger ones. These bitches couldn't accept that. What about Black men? See, we don't give a fuck about Black men. Our content has never been for them. They are not our target demographic at all. And it's them that are giving it to heterosexual Black women. Those are the facts. The majority of Black women just don't date out. And that's not my opinion. You don't have to like it. And this is why I'm not on board with this whole culture, chasing the bag or just having casual sex. I've never been on board with whole culture. And as long as I do what I do, which I am damn good at, as someone who sees the consequences of the shit y'all are teaching daily, I'm never going to be on board with it. And y'all can trust and believe that I have been attacked up on these platforms for it. Y'all think y'all better than somebody? Why y'all policing Black women's sexuality? Why y'all
Aaliyah,
watch
here's the
it?
thing. You see how you imitating them? You got to remember, and me and you have talked about this before. I can't give a fuck about somebody that would fuck that dude that was just there on that screen. Seriously, let them birds chirp. Let them chirp. They don't even know what the fuck they talking about. They called chlamydia goddamn clap. So let them go ahead and do that shit. Fuck them whores. I mean, they got their education from YouTube University. So it is what it is, okay? And when you get your coochie burnt the fuck off, I don't want to hear that shit because somebody that's obsessed with Cardi B is telling you what is and what motherfucking ain't pull up.
DZ,
Oh,
DZ,
Yes,
I
ma'am.
know of women that who had infertility problems and did not realize that, you know, they've had
Look, it's smoke night.
untreated stuff.
It's smoke night. Ebony fuck them hoes and fuck they eggs and fuck they
Right,
babies and fuck
I
they
mean,
future and fuck
but
all that
see,
shit.
the
Fuck them
reason
right.
why
bitches.
My,
the go ahead.
okay, here's my point. Aaliyah has always, myself, Fani, DC, everybody has been, it's talking to Black women is like talking to a bar of soap. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, a really hard, remember lava, a really hard bar of soap. They are not going to believe anything until they get burnt with it.
Mm-hmm.
And
Let
see,
them
the
do it.
only reason these conversations have always been worth having is because Black women HIV rates are abysmal compared to these other races of women. Then again, I'm not expecting attention-seeking immature bitches to understand this. All people want to do is talk, but this is not a game. And that girl spreading dangerous lies like that is fucking ridiculous. It makes it hard, and it's too much going on for real for her to be making up shit like that. These the same people that complained about me talking about syphilis too much until that article about congenital syphilis in Tennessee came out, as well as that article in Florida. It is not a game. And all of a sudden, this shit becomes a hot topic. And now you just got bitches just making a complete mockery of a serious issue that is really plaguing Black women. And
You
these are the
remember,
same.
Aaliyah,
Mhm.
these are the same bitches that'll listen to these rappers talk them into the ground, talking shit about them, how they gonna beat them, fuck them, all this shit. And then they shaking their ass to it. So you cannot expect anything different from these bitches. What they want is a
You're
little
right.
bit.
You're right.
I'm serious. All they want is to be able to be comfortable while they die.
listen.
Seriously, that's all the fuck they want. Go ahead.
I'm sorry, but I have to say this. Aaliyah, I love that you get up here and you ladies spread information, but I promised myself in 2023, I'm not saying a motherfucking thing to these bitches. And let me tell you why. One, they're going to steal everything I say and then twist the rhetoric to fit some sort of agenda that makes Black men and mammy bitches comfortable who fuck Black men. And I'm just not going to co sign that. Number two, they're going to say, well, how the fuck she know? That bitch don't know this. I'm not justifying myself to any bitch that's desperate enough to fuck something that looks like a fried fruit bat. I'm not wasting my breath on in
For real.
2024. Let these bitches keep fucking these niggas. All they gonna do is y'all, they're already taxing the system. They're taxing every system there is out there. Where are y'all gonna go when you can't treat those diseases? That ain't my problem. My pussy clean. So I mean, I'm not talking to these bitches about nothing safety wise, because a while back when you could actually say the word bang bang, the actual word, and I was telling them what to do, these bitches were calling me militant. So Be prepared to catch the motherfucking fades. Do whatever you need to do to be comfortable, because comfort equals everything to y'all. I don't have time to be trying to preach and teach you bitches how to survive when you've already decided that you want to lay next to them in whatever 6 feet deep hole that they dug for your dumb ass. Best of luck to you hoes in your endeavors.
Exactly.
And
That's why I'm on some clown shit around this bitch. You're not getting ready to hold me to a different standard, because when we were being, a little bit, let me tell you about this, and this is what's coming up, and make sure you prepare and all that shit. It was, what Cardi B doing? What the Migos doing? Whoever the fuck. I'm not attached to the black community. So pardon me if them people are outdated. I think one of them dudes did. I don't know. But hey, I'm on some clown shit. So here's the deal. If you get fucked up by your Dusty in any type of way, I don't give a fuck. The only people I care about are women that know the goddamn tea, know the drill, know that these men are literally assisting these women and vice versa. They're assisting these men in tearing up your goddamn integrity, your credibility, and you got too much SA going on in your community for your credibility to be fucked the fuck up. What? Huh? Even y'all grandmas are some fucking freaks. Huh?
not the grandma.
Y'all
I'm gonna throw up.
did-
That was fucking gross.
And what is that? Carol therapy pouring down her damn throat? And from young to old, the mammies are fucked the fuck up. That's why I can't care. Look, these are the type of people that's running to these platforms saying that clap is chlamydia and all this type of shit. Hey, do what you got to motherfucking do. Do what you
Listen,
got to do. Go ahead.
between you and me, how much y'all want to bet that's gonna spike her sugar and she gonna need an amputation? I'm just asking. Just
You,
asking.
Lord have mercy, you caught me with my soda in my mouth. Hold up. Because that shit was finna come out my nose. Attention. Go ahead.
I'm just saying, look at her body, y'all. Come on now. We all have family members who are borderline diabetic that we knew of, or we have it in our family to some capacity. Girl, you out there getting Carol Serp and acting like a thirsty ass duck. No, bitch, you gonna need amputation next week.
They had a copyrighted song on there, so I snatched it the fuck off. The lady in the back said, "Y'all get those kids out of here." So grandma was doing that in front of children. It ain't your old grandma that used to make bacon and shit before church. That's the new grandma right there, who letting motherfuckers pour shit in her mouth, and she flicking her tongue all over the place and wiggling her pamper, because this bitch old enough to have it. I know she pissing in her pants at the same motherfucking time, wiggling around this bitch. That's the new grandma route.
DZ.
Yes, ma'am.
Can I just say, like, that is just fucking disgusting. Like, I really felt disgusted. Like, I just wanted to just like, bleh. like, first of all, this is what the fuck is come to, though, and that's why we, it's like all we could do at this point is drag these bitches.
Yep.
Where is the fucking respect? Where is the respect? There's no fucking respectable elders. There's no like. You got an old ass fucking grandma in there. Like, that. The fact that critter even felt comfortable enough to attempt that on her, and she gonna lay her fat ass back in that chair and open her mouth and take it, and then it goes from generation. Every fucking generation is embarrassing, every single fucking one of them. And so it's like, yeah, I'm over the point of trying to justify. I don't give a fuck. Like I said last time, I don't give a fuck if they y'all hate black women. Okay, bitch, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fucking. I don't care. Like, I do hate what the fuck is happening. I do hate the imagery. I hate the reputation that's being made of black women. I do fucking hate it. I hate the fucking antics. I hate the illiteracy. Okay? I hate it. I hate the poverty, the fucking degeneracy. If the bar is in hell, and that don't just apply to dating, bitch. You bitches don't have no fucking self-respect. You have no fucking pride. You walk out of the house looking any old kind of fucking way, and you think that somebody should fight for you and somebody should stand up for you when you go up to somebody and get in their face and go upside their head. Because you a black woman, you think somebody's supposed to stand up for you? No, I'm tired of all of this shit. That shit is disgusting. It's nasty. And that's exactly why we had to talk about what we had to talk about on that private live with them little girls and them little activities that they were being exposed to. Because you got their fucking grandmas. Oh my God, I can't. They're disgusting.
That part. I'm not even gonna go over this whore that's on this screen. I just want to make fun of her real quick with her lying ass. That's Carly Russell. For those of y'all that's been up under a rock, that was the original report. Had everybody worried and carrying the fuck on, but the story sound fucking outrageous from the fucking beginning. Then we took a breath over here again, right? Yeah, she got a year in jail, but this is the deal. I want to talk about the booger wolfery right here. This is a whole motherfucking booger wolf. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck happened. Now she gonna make me stop eating Cheez-Its. If you go from this to booger wolf status because of Cheez-Its, I want to know what else was in that Target bag, whore. What else did you eat? Because
They
you
ain't.
look at
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off. I was just about to say that's because they're using all them damn apps where you can alter your appearance and your complexion and give you perfect skin. They're using them apps to retouch these photos and do all this shit. And they can even shave off pounds and make them look smaller than they are. So that's all they doing, going in and editing these photos so they can look perfect. And that's why we don't subscribe to none of this bullshit, because we know it's all false. It's a fucking illusion. She ain't even nowhere near the same shade, much less even look the same.
now watch somebody say that's the lighting. Melanie, you driving, girl?
Yes, I am.
I hear that road is calling you, boo.
On my way home. DZ, she looks highly inflamed.
She is a fucking liar. She is a goddamn grifter. She is an attention seeker. Check the goddamn title. This attention whoring got black women looking real bad. What if you just chilled and lived your life? What if you did that? What if there were no records of you acting a fucking fool out here? What if y'all know all women act a fool at times, but they don't have the goddamn reputation that you have? In this past year, it's been very, very difficult to go ahead and preach about safety and getting to live your best life, because there's always this distraction over here. And then you got the mammies running over to the side. See, I told you, be submissive and wrap your head up and crimson this and all this shit here. Ladies, this is a mess. Let me scroll.
This is another liar. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Sorry, I was gonna say I call her Carly the catfish. She looked different in every fucking picture. Every fucking picture that was circulating while she was missing. So yeah, she's definitely abusing filters and lighting and Facetune. So that's the real Carly.
See, that's another liar that people attacked us over, and that bitch is
Mm-hmm.
a whole goddamn sociopath, because that story didn't make sense. It never made sense, and what really got people was her fucked up attitude about it. And then you still had black women on here that was still defending this, talking about she doesn't need to be in jail. Cause we said they need to throw the bitch in jail. She don't need to be in jail. What about white women? As usual, and how this has nothing to do with black women being believed or not, when it absolutely fucking does. See, I'm just breaking this down because this is the shit that we have to listen to after practically every goddamn live stream. No matter what we get up here and say, this is the shit that they go back to their channels and have to negatively say. They have absolutely something to say about every goddamn thing that we say, just disagreeing when there's nothing to disagree with, just being argumentative and contrary for the sake of being contrary. It ain't shit to disagree with, but this is how these bitches are. Because I told y'all the majority of black women think and act like children. So if the goal is to ruin your credibility by paying y'all out to be frauds and liars who make up stories, then the mission is accomplished. That's the whole point of this live stream. And maybe y'all are used to y'all word not meaning shit in the real world, but mine means something to me. And her whole I don't give a fuck attitude didn't make it any better. She was smiling in all her arrest photos. She didn't give a fuck about the money, time, or resources that she wasted. She looked completely selfish and immature. And this whole I didn't ask you to look for me attitude she had when she came back was just hot trash. And people were still talking shit, talking about there's no way she need to go to jail for this. So again, y'all not acknowledging that negative actions result in negative consequences, and there are indeed consequences for your actions, because you can't just do whatever you want. So not only do black men have issues with taking accountability for negative behavior, so do their mammy ass counterparts.
Check it,
What?
y'all. And then after that, I'm gonna pass the microphone to Mrs. Rogue. Y'all talking about abusing the filters. I bet y'all don't know who that is. I'm gonna guarantee y'all don't know who that is. I'll give y'all a hint. We just talked about this goofy bitch during Christmas. Okay? Y'all just saw her last month, and I bet y'all don't know who that is. Okay? That right there, that's Shayna Hudson. There's so many fucked up people out here. I bet you still don't know who she is, even though I told you her goddamn name. This is the bitch that lied about her Christmas gifts being stolen from her millions of children, right? This is the one that got. Ladies, I didn't know that when they went on ahead and did a warrant on her and picked her up, they had one of the police officers out there dressed like the Grinch. Okay. Since she said her Christmas got stolen, they had jokes for her motherfucking ass. Okay, she looks different in every photo. On the news station, she was looking like somebody whooped her entire ass. She looks different in every photo. Listen, ladies, that's her, and that's her. Hey,
That ain't no her. That ain't no
Are
her.
you
No, I
are
don't.
you kidding me?
No, I don't think.
You cannot be
No.
serious.
shit
No.
me,
To
shit
the
me.
hard wig bitches, report to the front because this wig look harder than 7 o'clock in the fucking morning.
According to the
Dizzy.
mammy sphere, she should have her a white man because don't them ugly wigs get you a white man? Go ahead, Snapple.
I'm gonna say something nice. She don't have them eyelashes on though. That's refreshing. I'm so happy to see a black woman not have those fucking eyelashes that look like a broom taped up on their eyes. So I'm happy about that.
You
Okay,
know
I have
what?
something to say here. Oh, go ahead.
You know, in the first photo, it looked like she came straight from Mei Ling's nail shop and got her eyebrows waxed because you know the discoloration around the first picture. You know how it is, right? When you get a fresh wax and your skin is much lighter around your eyebrows. That's what she looked like.
Go ahead,
Well,
Ebony.
okay. All this stuff, you guys, and we are complaining about. Think about it. These women are living down to the reputation that black men gave them.
Hmm.
Exactly.
It's
They're
the
living down to it. See, if they tried to be, straighten up their shit, the black community would really start in on them, wouldn't they?
I'm trying to get somebody to come with me because fuck them. You understand what I'm saying? It's the attention whoring for me. Y'all, I mentioned the BBLs in the beginning. Y'all look like clowns out here, right? And then you got black men around this bitch telling y'all shaped like ants, and you still up under their goddamn shit, clapping and agreeing and seeing what the fuck they prefer. This po child here, tell me if y'all notice anything.
Oh God. There's nothing natural on her. I don't think there's anything natural. It's not her
She's
hair. It's not
naturally a
her hair.
damn fool.
Is that
Oh
a shit
my God.
stain or sweat from her ass crack?
I'm going with sweat, and with Aaliyah and all of y'all have said this in one way or another. Black women will take up for anything ratchet. Ladies, I had a bitch in a comment section say that's from her dipping her hair in her water. Ma'am, here's the thing. When I was doing forensic nursing, that's the thing. You don't know a lot about who you're talking to when you're talking. Forensically speaking, that's impossible for that to be from her hair being dipped. Okay? That's ass crack sweat. Pull up. I don't know why y'all are putting all this shit in y'all's ass. Cause baby, it does not age well at all. Have you ever, y'all, when I did a contract in a nursing home, I seen a white woman. Okay. She was back from the Dolly Parton days and she had her breast implants in there. Let me tell y'all something. That's the only part of her body that looked like it. It's her. The skin was still very, very smooth, but everything else was moving except for that. On top of that, she had Alzheimer's disease. So can you imagine your whole fucking body wrinkled the fuck up except your titties? They don't move, and you don't know who the fuck you are. This
We
looks a
talked about
mess.
that too. We talked about that before too. All of this plastic surgery that they getting, and that shit ain't gonna look good as they age. These are conversations that we've been having. Cause them titties looking horrible too. It ain't just these lopsided asses. It's these horrible titties. I be seeing that shit, and that shit be looking like it's still connected in the middle. I'm like, they think this shit look good sitting on their chest. It look like a big ass sitting on their chest, cause that shit looks like butt cheeks. That's
It
exactly
does.
what it looks like. And it's to the point that I said they think these fake ass titties sitting up here looking good, and you can tell they using, they got to be getting discounts, or they going to doctors that's trying to fit in too many of them surgeries in one day, so they botching they shit. Cause these titties are not looking how y'all think they looking now. And this is what I'm saying. This is the shit that we do not promote this bullshit over here. So if you're mad, you're mad. Who gives a fuck?
But
DZ,
Aaliyah, that's a Christian BBL. Didn't you hear that they have those now?
They sure do.
Oh, okay. What they
Mm.
did, prayed over the shit before they put it in her ass.
I don't know. I
I'm
don't know the procedure. Maybe they do some holy water or some shit over it, but that's a Christian BBL because the Lord called them to walk around looking like they stuffed the Michelin man in the back of their fucking pants. You look a whole fucking mess.
I
Listen,
think
Holy water would help that.
I
SLW04, right? She asks, is this the same person? Abso-fucking-lutely. She never looks the same. No, I don't care how many pictures of this bitch you pull up. The Grinch that stole Christmas lady who lied about the shit. Yeah, it's hard to pick her out of a lineup, huh? This thing is messed up. Like I said, she should be, according to these mammies, she should be hooked up with a white man with these wigs, huh? Go ahead, Kyra.
I was gonna say on the BBL chick, I'm gonna disagree with you. I do think that's some anal leakage because she, in the caption it said that it was a botched surgery. So maybe, I don't know, maybe the way the implant was distributed, it pulls on her ass, out, and she just can't hold her anus closed. I don't know. I think it's leakage. That's all.
I
I,
tell you,
I actually think she's really perspirating between the two, whatever you want to call
it
them.
is. It's a
Because
bunch of fucking sweat.
yeah, because if you look at the for morphology of the sweat patch, it's like she sat down and she stood up, and every place else was dry except that middle part. You see what I mean?
That's what it is. And I bet you it's funkier than a motherfucker. I bet you I bet you it's Funkadelic Relic. What is that man called with that dusty dude, y'all, from back in the day? And he is like the king of funk or whatever.
Gucci
George
Collar.
Clinton. George Clinton.
George Clinton.
Yeah, George Clinton. Yeah.
I bet you it was funky as George Clinton back there. Y'all, I can't. And I'm not going to. All right. Uh-oh. Let's get mad at DZ. I wish I had some music I could play up here, but every goddamn thing copyrighted. Let's get mad at DZ. This woman asked us to respect her privacy. She asked her fans to respect her privacy. And that's what the fuck we're going to do. So here's the deal. Since you want your privacy and your pregnancy and all that stuff to be protected, I need to know why now, ma'am? Like I said, we don't give a fuck anymore. When your fans wanted to know about your baby coming, you told them to mind their business. I'm respectfully asking you, baby mama, can we continue to have you be in private? Because now that the little rock-headed bastard is here, we don't give a fuck anymore. All we know is that you're a baby mama and that a lot of black women fought for you to get that mermaid spot, and they should not have done that. So, like I was saying, can we respect your privacy? I'm asking you, can we respect your privacy? You had bitches in the comment section, of course. Maybe she just wanted to have a private, healthy pregnancy, and that is her right. Now, go back in private, bitch. But the attention whoring wins every time. Ding, 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 ding. Because nobody gives a fuck anymore, you gonna come out here dancing. And by the way, that music was stripped away. Get in the comment section. What song do y'all think she was listening to while they was dancing? You got one guess. What artist was
Sexy
they?
Red. Fuck my
Bam!
baby.
Bam!
Oh shit! And I ain't even watched that, and I knew that. Damn.
Huh? What y'all gonna do? I know what I'm gonna do.
She gaslit the fuck out of everybody, and then suddenly, oh, I want to share my journey. Nah, bitch, stay behind the motherfucking curtain. As a matter of fact, I don't ever want to see your bobbleheaded ass in public on any TV screen or mobile device that I own, because you made a fucking mockery. You were given a historical opportunity, and you gave it up for a motherfucker that looked like he. I don't know, fucking masquerades as your sister when your other sisters are not, it's not available to do a motherfucking show with you. You're an idiot. You've pissed away every opportunity you had. I don't want to hear nobody complain about racism with this bitch is concerned. I don't want to hear nobody talk about, oh, but she has the right to privacy. Yeah, so do I. Privately, shut the fuck up, and we don't give a fuck about that baby, girl. We knew you were gonna fuck up your career because he told you he was gonna fuck it up for you with your silly ass.
I didn't know he
And
said that until Aaliyah
that,
told me that
that was
yesterday.
exactly what I was going to say. Because, see, I have no words for Hallie. I mean, I do, but I don't. Congratulations on the new baby. And see, that's another thing.
Fuck
The
that
reason
baby.
why we constantly get accused of hating on black people.
Don't
See, no, we
don't
constantly get accused of hating on black people and black love when there isn't shit to hate on. Yet these same motherfuckers that we're supposed to be hating on, they stay up in our clouds stealing direct quotes from the so-called black folks haters and trying to pretend like that was their stance all along. Shout out to Taraji. I'm sorry, I don't want to derail again. But you know, this is what they do. Like I said, behind the wall, these bitches are too busy flipping everybody off and telling everybody to mind their business as long as they're getting along with these niggas. I said that, didn't I? And then
Yep.
as soon as they fall the fuck out, they expect the public outpouring of support. But when everybody's fucking and sucking and everybody's living in bliss, it's y'all are just jealous. Why y'all so worried about my life? Go outside, touch the grass, get a life. Why do y'all want us to be miserable so bad? Where your man at? And all this other bullshit. Shout out to Keke Palmer, Cardi B, Simone Biles. See, that's just how rampant and disrespectful that a lot of this bullshit is. It's not just one of them doing it, it's multiple. The same way y'all want us out of your business when you're getting along with these niggas. Leave us out your business when the shit is not going so swell. See, the same way you wanted to protect the baby from negativity while in utero, be a mother and protect the baby now from the general public. No need to share the experience. If total privacy was a requirement from the beginning, then maintaining that privacy should be equally as important now. And as for this nigga, all I gotta say is mission accomplished. You said all the things you hated about what she had going on, including her dealing with non-black co-stars. So you got what you wanted. Job well done. So I guess Beyonce and or Jay will help y'all out. Either way, leave us out of it. I'm going outside to touch my grass because they love pretending that nobody has a good life outside of them when they can't deal with the less than favorable criticism. See, they're perfectly okay with the people kissing their asses, but heaven forbid you try to tell them that they're wrong about something. Because like I said before, people who actually care something about you used to be able to be honest with you and tell you the truth. Now everyone is wrapped up in being able to take pretty lies and you're crying over everything else. So I don't give a fuck.
And no congratulations to her having to that birth because she birthed a thun, and that thun is just going to be another degenerate menacing a black woman sometime in his lifetime. So no congratulations to thuns.
Snapple, you got anything?
Oh yes, I definitely have something on Alicia. I actually saw the movie and I thought she did a beautiful job. And it's just disturbing because it's like you wanted the public support when you said people were being racist when they didn't want you in the role. You wanted people to step up and advocate for you and support you. But then you try to play in everybody's face when your nose started spreading and everybody asked you, are you pregnant? And you literally gaslit everybody and play games with everybody. Everybody knew you were pregnant. You did not hide the pregnancy well. Mission failed. That was a big fat F. It was very obvious because Alicia's didn't look like how you was looking on these red carpets and at these appearances. So we clocked it. But instead of you being a woman about your shit, you gaslit and played in everybody's faces and tried to flip the narrative and say that, oh, everybody's just so bad. The internet is so bad. And it's just like, I mean, I'm sorry. I'm just going to say it. I see why they didn't want you in the role. Look what the fuck you did. You became a fucking baby mama to a degenerate, to a fucking YouTuber at that, a fucking wannabe rapper. Like, you're a fucking joke. It's embarrassing. It's annoying. It's ghetto. And it doesn't represent Disney and the Disney princesses and the Little Mermaid and Ariel. And it's just like, no, like, bitch, you couldn't wait. The movie just came out. Like, it's just ridiculous. So you literally proved everybody right that had reservations about you playing that role. And now you want to be ghetto. You want to pander to this hood rat shit. You want to do these stupid ass TikToks and be twerking and shit. So it's just like, okay, Like
What did I
I
say
want my
then?
money back.
Check
I
it
want
out,
my
She
money
y'all.
has
back.
successfully earned her black card back. I said that back when it was just
Yeah, I wish I didn't
speculation.
go see the movie. I
Look,
bought
y'all. Check
popcorn.
it.
Y'all know
Check
that
it
shit is
out, y'all.
expensive.
These fucking it's very expensive these days. That popcorn, it's good though. Pull up, y'all. These relationships that y'all see, do not try to mimic them. They're very fucking toxic. And here I go being controversial again, ladies. Are y'all aware that there's some women out here, black women, because that's all I care about, that don't feel like a man loved them if there's no toxicity involved? Do you believe that? I hope you believe that shit, because here's the deal. I
You
need
know
y'all to
I do.
look. We have an attention whore, right? That was trying to get her baby daddy to act the fuck up. This is sick, y'all. Let's go.
That's what happened to a nigga when you don't come in when I tell you to come in. Fuck. Get your shit, nigga.
Now, go the fuck upstairs. Throw my shit out the window. Go the fuck up there. Go. I'll slap your ass. Bye.
Make no mistake about it, that made her day. I said, make no mistake about it, that shit, him sending her up them stairs flying, made her day, okay? How do you know it was attention seeking, DZ? Well, she went on ahead, picked the items that she was going to throw, grabbed her camera, grabbed her settings, grabbed her ability to be on Wi-Fi, and pointed the goddamn camera at the stuff she's throwing. And then she acting a fool, knowing that he's going to cut the fuck up. And she headed back up the stairs with the stuff. And y'all, just those of y'all that's always out here talking about you discerning, make no mistake about it. That shit made her fucking day. This is why whatever happens to you just happened to you, okay? And this motherfucking girl on the screen, I have a feeling that she was craving toxicity because she reached all the way down. Hell, she reaching down with Rose with that most recent flop of a movie called The Color Purple. Miss Nettie, huh?
These people are sitting up here, and that's something else I already talked about. We've been all here discussing consistently the fact that a lot of them they live, they thrive off of drama and toxicity. Like they enjoy this back and forth and shit with their baby daddies. Like they liking this shit. They got a whole goddamn hood rat anthem that they dancing around to, talking about fuck my baby daddy and all this shit. And they think this shit sounds cute and it looks cute. That's the sad part. Black women too dumb to know when a lot of this shit is just fucking embarrassing. And it's not shit to be proud of. And it's not really shit that you should be promoting, let alone putting music to, trying to make this a song. But this is the shit that's around here going double platinum. It's up on all the goddamn, hot lists. This hot 100, this top list here, this the most streams and all this shit. This how you know this whole culture just fucked up. Like y'all really, really like this ratchet shit. You really, really enjoy it. But like I said, they want to sit up and tell us we're the ones that's hating on black love and we're just hating on everything. So when it ain't shit to hate on, so fine. My thing is, you wanted your privacy then, we gonna need you to want your privacy now and leave us the fuck out of it. Don't see now they want to come out, want to tell you everything, want to show you all the video, want to share the experience with you. We don't want to hear it. We just not
She's
interested.
only doing that so she can get clicks for that bum ass nigga's channel. Let's just stop the playing. Girl, you didn't play in our face for too long. And I like you, Snap. I went to the theater. I bought popcorn and all that other shit because I was just so excited. I'm like, okay, yeah, this is gonna be good. And then she turned around and walked right into this fucking trap that he had already told her he had set for her.
She proved everybody right.
She did.
And to what Aaliyah's point too, as far as them enjoying the toxicity, Alicia also enjoys the toxicity with the public. Because like you said, Aaliyah, if the point was privacy to protect the baby and the relationship or whatever, keep it private. But here she go posting maternity photos. She wants us to talk about it. She wants the controversy. It's that in your face ass, disrespectful ass shit, because it's like what is the purpose of it? Like obviously you already know that people are disappointed. People are
Here's the
disappointed.
thing.
And it doesn't I'm sorry, real quick, it doesn't
Go ahead.
mean people don't need to go touch grass because they're disappointed because they saw the potential in you and they wanted better for you. That doesn't mean you bitch. If you didn't want to be a celebrity, if you didn't want to be a public figure, you should set your ass down and not became one. But you are, and people did. People rallied behind you and fought for you and stood up for you when you took that role that you really should have never fucking got. So it doesn't mean, don't try to spin it like people are fucking crazy and unhinged and they need to go outside. No, bitch, I've been outside and I still think you made a mistake. That was bullshit.
Well, her parents, the two girls' parents, are basically pushing them in front of a camera or anything, as you know, for a very long time. And she wants to control the narrative. You see what I'm saying? Getting pregnant, the narrative got away from her. Okay. But she wants to control the narrative now. Look at me, look at me, look at me. So yeah, I agree.
Let's not forget her sister was around here cursing everybody out, trying to pretend like somebody, y'all don't know the fuck y'all talking about. Don't play with me about me and my sister, whatever. Yeah, she tried to get John real gangster, and the shit was true all along. And it's like, bitch, go somewhere. But y'all hoes goofy. That shit is whack, and you know it's whack. And all they trying to do now is preserve whatever's left or whatever image they think she got, because they know she has fucked up royally. It would have been better if she just would have just gone, been woman enough to take the heat and admit to the shit and could get it out there and get it over with. Cause don't think it went unnoticed that she went completely MIA when it came time for to do press for The Color Purple. She was not there. She ain't in none of that shit. So let's don't even try to play. And she was netted in the movie, but she wasn't on press tour with them. She didn't do none of that.
Check it, y'all. It's the hypocrisy for me again. Okay. These bitches are saying y'all need to respect her privacy. It's funny how y'all mad she didn't share her personal life. I need you to keep that same energy with Donald Trump, these politicians, and shit like that. Some of the biggest goddamn platforms on here for Black women is ones that get in people business. All this gossip that y'all do about celebrities out here, that's the biggest fucking industry on YouTube and on TikTok, to be honest with you. So when you saying that you don't need to know what's going on in public figures' personal life, I need you to keep that same shit with DeSantis and all these other people that, you know, they're public figures, but you don't have to have access to their personal life. And I don't want to hear about the fact that that's different. Bitch, fuck you. Let's all mind our business. Go ahead, Snap on.
Yeah, you know we're gonna be talking about her again soon. As soon as that raggedy ass creature that she's with, that she let sabotage her with his poverty serum up in her uterus. When he drags her, as we all know he will, when he double crosses her, when he turns on her, and Keke Palmer, anyone, we'll be talking about her again soon.
We're not gonna be talking about her. I'm not, because I'm done with it. I said what I gotta say here. I feel the same way about Haley, the same way I feel about Keke Palmer, the same way I feel about Simone Biles, the same way I feel about all these newer relationships. Cause like I said, the long these hoes getting along with these niggas, look at how they treat folks. Soon as them and them niggas fall out, they want your sympathy. Yeah, they want you to hold their hand and cry with them. They want to be caught up. Oh, I feel bad for what she going through. You don't supposed to kick them while they down and all that. Kiss my ass. I am tired of y'all.
And Aaliyah, you touched on another thing we've talked about a lot on this channel about why mammies don't want Black women to divest. Yes, who's going to hold their hand when Tyrone kicks their ass, doesn't pay child support, and all that bullshit? They still want us to still be locked into the system. No, it's 2024. Y'all know the tea. Y'all know what you're doing. And so, hey, you choose to willingly and voluntarily deal in the mud, that's on you.
I got some poverty meal ideas for you. That's all the fuck I got. Check it. Make sure you don't throw away any of your leftovers. Keep them in the refrigerator as long as you can, and make sure you don't eat them when they're spoiled. You got to get to them. That'll save you some money. The oodles and noodles. What you can do is take those crusty hot dogs, the ones that got all type of cartilage and bones in it. You know, the cheap ones, the dollar pack. Boil your oodles and noodles, right? And then go ahead and chop up the hot dog real fine. It'll feel like a ghetto pasta. You won't be hungry. You can have macaroni and cheese for dinner. Those boxes are like what? $1.37. Let me adjust for inflation. $2.87. That can be because Yes, ma'am.
Stop giving these hungry hippo whores any type of advice.
Please.
Stop giving them advice, period. Because every time we say something, them bitches think they know everything, but then run back over to their platforms. Well, I think you should do this if times are hard. Don't give these bitches nothing. Not no ammunition, no breath. Don't say a prayer for these bitches. Abandon them, all of them. Fuck
Of
them.
But
course
doesn't
they do.
but
That's like
doesn't the Dollar Tree sell steak now? So can't they go there, DZ, if they wanted to, jazz it up for a romantic dinner with their cicada with
Yes.
ramen noodles and some Dollar Tree steak?
Check it out though, Kyra. Here's the deal. I have to provide a disclaimer. I honestly think that steak in Dollar Tree allegedly is pit bull hip. Okay, so if you're okay with eating pit bull hip, then you could go ahead and saute it, put a little seasoning on it, right, just to get the canine flavor out of it. I don't know what's in that shit, but if it's $1.50, I think you might be eating on a little bit of pit bull hip, bitch.
They
Okay.
got Andre wine. They got Andre wine too for $1.25 a bottle. By Andre.
Shut up. Seriously?
I seen it on the shelf for myself about 2 weeks ago.
So what we're gonna do is let the crotches burn. Okay. Let them be broke. Let their tears just flow down, and we're walking the fuck away like we always do.
And let them starve too. Don't forget that part.
Yes.
You big bitches
Yeah.
need to lose weight anyway. Y'all telling us we fat, we Asian, all of us is cross-eyed, we CNAs, we FBI, we NRA, we every motherfucker.
witches.
We witches and bitches
We're
and
witches.
everything in
Oh my
between.
God.
Like, I'm tired of you bitches. In 2024, I ain't giving advice about a motherfucking thing. I'm not saying shit.
Ebony Phoenix, yes, there were content creators who actually accused us of being a coven of witches because sometimes these male Manosphere cicadas died and we were roasting them, and so they were saying that we were seeking spells.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Ladies,
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. The attacks don't stop. They do this after every live stream, and then as
I
soon
don't
as
be
we
seeing
get back
it
up
though.
here, as soon as we get back up here and start handing bitches they asses, then it's all of a sudden, yeah, they doing all this and they doing all that. Then bitches want a buck, and that's what killed me. It's like, no, everything
Don't do
y'all
like I
have
do, Aaliyah. Do like I do. I don't click the shit. I seriously don't. I don't know what them hoes are saying. I have no idea.
No, because everything that has ever been up here has been a direct response to something. And you can bet your ass on that. We don't be going in on these hoes for nothing. A lot of this shit they be starting. Like, who was fucking with homegirl over there when she started doing that live stream? Who was fucking with homegirl with them noodles on her head? I can't remember when the last time somebody said something about her. But she over there talking about us, though.
You know what? A funky dress, right? With ramen noodles on top of your head and cash apples and going on juice diets and retreats looking like you're emaciated. Ma'am, I cannot care what somebody like that says. I mean, look, just step back for a second. Again, take a breath and just look at the bitch. Now, if anything falls out of her mouth affects you, this is what's going to have to happen. You're going to have to meditate. Just look at the bitch, right? This is a weirdo. Yes, ma'am.
But like, speaking of her, like, she was over there batting her eyes and flirting with the thing that allegedly went upside a black woman's head with a water bottle. Like,
Well,
why are you
that
over
right
there?
there.
Why?
That right-
First of all, why you platforming it in the first place?
Because
Second of all,
she
why
loves
you
black
flirting?
men.
Ew.
Because she loves black men, and she always has. And I've always said that shit. This is why black women get blocked and black men get a platform. I'm sorry, that's just how it's always been. They've all been willing to talk to black men. I don't talk to black males. Speaking of him, y'all, I hate that you're flirting with him because it looked like, down to the base. Okay, so I want y'all to check his posture, how he's sitting, the timing. Oh my goodness. You coming out of the shadows. And ladies, this is to completely go ahead and bury your image. Shout out to Ro, Brick Lady, and shout out to this motherfucker. These are the first lady and the first man of tearing up your shit at this current moment. And early on in 2024. Let's go.
Live on KPRC TV and the KPRC 2 Plus live stream. The news starts now.
Right now, 10 competing claims about this viral video.
Y'all gonna let a man hit me in my face?
As the woman seen in it cancels her plan to turn herself in for theft charges.
Only on 2, the man accused of the violent.
Who y'all playing with? Who y'all playing with? It's the sass for me. It's them ankles for me. Those
DC.
pants are tighter than a motherfucker for me. Hey, that could be a song. The pants are tight for me. He's showing all his ankles for me. Hey, what? I'm sorry. Go ahead. His raggedy ass.
My aunt says, "Oh, he got a swish down river." That's what I'm getting. This motherfucker swishing all over the place.
Ooh, okay. She was touching me, so that I had to tell her to leave. I bet you did. A woman touching you? I bet you that disgusted you, boy. Look at them ankles. I know they've been grabbed several times. Let's go.
Reaches out to KPRC2 and shares his story in the aftermath of that night.
What has it been like for you having to stay silent?
It's the hardest thing to do.
No, I think the hardest thing was your penis, right? Looking, okay, this is not good for YouTube. You are a joke, sir. I wish you would go back into hiding. There's a woman on this platform that really wants to suck yours to the base, okay? She does. And let me shut up. Just I ain't gonna stop it no more, y'all.
It's to not say anything when the whole world is saying something about you.
Thank you so much for joining us tonight at 10 o'clock. I'm Daniela Guzman.
And I'm Keith Garvin. The woman who made those allegations is wanted by Houston police tonight because investigators say she made up the story to profit from a GoFundMe. KPRC2's Bryce Newberry is now live at HPD headquarters tonight with the exclusive interview. Bryce.
Keith and Daniela, Rhoda Osman, who's known virally as Brick Lady, was expected to surrender here at Houston Police Headquarters this afternoon. That did not happen. But tonight, the man who she accused of throwing that brick at her head when she says she wouldn't give him her phone number is telling only KPRC2 what he says happened that night.
Yo, this man just hit me in my face with a brick, and all these black men just what?
This video has been seen millions of times. The man accused of the viral brick throw reached out to me for his first interview.
Fuck it, I lied. Did y'all see his face? Y'all don't see an agenda, right? This is the perfect opportunity to go ahead and put a rose on the grave of your fucking image. 5 seconds, y'all. Look at how he looked down. He was shaking his head. He looked like a sick puppy, like a real victim right there. And y'all are helping him. Y'all helping him. Take a look.
Of times, the man accused of the viral brick throw reached out to me for his first interview.
This was a well thought of plan, a diabolical plan.
Olin Douglas is a father, son, and small business owner. But in September, allegations made by 33-year-old Rhoda Osman nearly put it all at risk.
It caused people who I thought really knew me to kind of betray me.
Douglas says he met her at a club near the Galleria as she wore a mask that only revealed her eyes. He invited her to an after party.
It's as if she was trying to get in some type of conflict.
But says she was aggressive and very intoxicated. They ended up in a car with friends.
She physically didn't start touching me until I asked her to leave. So you got to get out.
Outside the car, Houston police say surveillance video then showed Osman slapping him in the face before he hit her back with what appears to be a plastic water bottle in hand.
You should never hit a woman in general, but I didn't want to hit her, actually. It was like...
I ain't playing no more of that shit. I can't take it. Ladies, they have successfully destroyed your image. He's sitting there. I mean, victim the fuck out. Whoever dressed him that day, they did an amazing job because guess what? Y'all have switched places. Now the black man is the victim. You are the aggressor. And I can't do nothing to change that. And on top of that, y'all are helping them. It's done. Mission complete, y'all.
Of course they helping them, and the thing is these, and they have no shame. Like they're getting worse and worse about, because I know we're not entirely talking about this person tonight, but I've noticed that they're using all this fucked up language surrounding Tamar and her wigger, and I'm not even a fan because we've addressed that too. But this is how these raggedy ass bitches operate when they want to throw shots over here at us. They think it's okay for a black woman to be as dumb as possible for a black man. They never sit around and call them women all kind of slaves and calling them men their masters and shit like that. They only started that plantation slave slave talk when they're talking about black women with white men, and it's very fucking disrespectful. And that's why I don't have any respect for those hoes either. And that's why we stay scalping these tackheads and their flaming ass queens that they call men. And I'm gonna continue to do it because they have always been very disrespectful to black women who don't date black men on these platforms. And a lot of these same black men don't even fuck with y'all birds in the same way. But y'all will go hard for them though, because I have yet to hear any of them refer to a black man who dates out as slaves, who's fucking their slave masters or any of that other bullshit. And that's why DZ don't mind discussing that shit dick that y'all stay swallowing undoubtedly after he just pulled it out of another nigga's ass 9 times out of 10. But y'all are still in denial about that, I see.
Ladies, anybody on the panel got anything to say on this particular subject here? Because I'm done with Rhoda. I'm done with him. I'm done with that whole situation. And like I said, the next time you want to say something was said up here, you better go check it. You better go check what was actually said. We've always maintained that you don't trust niggas, number one. Number two, you do not trust women that like niggas. And I honestly don't care about the race of that woman. If she is on some, I gotta protect you. Ladies, this situation here, along with that thing in North Carolina about that STD report, got y'all in a way. So the very next black woman that's a victim, they're going to pick her apart, right? To try to make sure they gonna beat the woman into the ground. Okay. Real victims are gonna suffer for this. And black men do not give a shit. They don't give a shit. Okay. Again, anybody got anything on this before I move on?
I just wanted to shout out to whoever said in the comments that they look alike. That Brickisha and her old boy look alike, and also that her voice is deeper than his.
It is though. It is. Y'all, good point out. Whoever said that in the chat. Good point.
Here's my thing. Black women, y'all, especially divested black women, this really is for you. Your system, the people you come from, they hold no power in the fucking system. They just another cog in it. You don't have the benefit of individuality. You do not have any coverage, any protection. You are a woman without a nation. We've said that before. We're gonna keep saying it. You need to distance yourself from all this fuck shit. Because listen, while like these people like to think that white men are not watching, that white men are playing stupid, that white men don't know what's going on. Everybody's watching the black community, y'all, and everybody's commenting on what a shit show it is. You don't want to be in the way when what's coming down comes down.
Ladies, with everything that we talked about tonight, the swap, which was intentional from the beginning, for you to take black men's place and them to take your place, right? They're the victims. They're the one that's being, abused and all that shit there. Mission complete. That's done. That's a done deal. On top of that, with that being the fact now, because that's not my opinion, that's a fact. You're being painted as monsters. And then we got some women that's making it true. Over there in Philadelphia, okay, there was a really, really bad scene. I don't know, a crossing guard, I'll just say that, because that's what she was, that's trying to help children from the high school get across the street so they're not getting their ass tapped by cars. Y'all know what a crossing guard is. Well, a 15-year-old girl got her ass whooped by 3 women, okay? The 15-year-old girl comes up to the crossing guard and say, "Can I please use your phone?" She's beaten, she's battered, she's bloody, and she's trying to call for help. The crossing guard let her use the phone because the little girl was in a way. That's what you do when you're trying to help somebody. I won't say nothing else. Let's go.
Vermont's Philadelphia police have been searching for the suspects in a vicious attack on a school crossing guard. And tonight, police say they have the women behind it.
Veteran investigators described the attack as brutal. And it's even worse, Steve, that this victim was just trying to keep kids safe.
Yeah, it was a case of hurting someone just because she was helping someone. And right now, the 3 females being held here in the ladies' lockup here at police headquarters. What happened was a female student had just been beaten badly herself by these 3, and then asked the school crossing guard, "Can I borrow your phone? I'm going to call my mom and help me." The attackers then turned their attention, their fist and their feet, to the crossing guard just because she lent a crime victim her phone to call for help.
I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe that they would do this to someone,
someone who's out there trying to protect children every day of the week.
Veteran detective Frank Banford has seen a lot in his decades on the streets, but was still stunned seeing the surveillance.
Look at how we do each other. So, with that shit with Rhoda going on, and all the lies being told, and all the attention whoring, we got snapshots like this of y'all beating up each other, okay? I'm going to tell you like this. I don't deal with anybody from that community, and that goes for the women as well. They're putting their feet on this woman's head because she let a little girl, a 15-year-old is a little girl to me, use her phone because she's beat the fuck up by these same three bitches, right? Now they stomping on the goddamn cross guard because she's trying to help. It's almost as if Black folk don't like kindness. It's a jungle dealing with them. This is ridiculous, y'all. Everything that I've ever told y'all about Black men, that now goes for these mammies as well. As far as the violence and all that shit go, they have become and merged into one fucking monster. This is fucked up. Let's finish. Damn, they got me mad.
From Cecil B. Moore Avenue, November 30th, outside a school, of three females kicking, stomping, and pummeling a beloved 29-year-old school crossing guard, attacking the guard just because she lent her telephone to another young girl who had just been attacked prior so she could call for help.
The viciousness of it. I mean, they were trying to inflict some injury. They were boots to the face. I mean, kicks all over the body, punches. Went on for a couple minutes. It's horrible. She tries to get on the bus, the 33 bus, to get away. They drag her off of the bus, drag her to the ground, start beating her, punching her, kicking her while she's on the ground. We didn't put that video out. It's pretty horrendous.
But after seeing the worst in people, he soon saw the best. From the public, a rarity, police say, cooperation to help ID the attackers.
We put out something on the...
Y'all need to remember that. When it's you, all the tips start rolling in. You mammies, when y'all be trying to hide these niggas, they not returning the favor. It was only a couple of hours before they caught you because everybody in Blackistan sent in the tips. I'm glad your ass arrested. Make no mistake about it. But I needed to point that out.
On social media, within 2 hours, we had multiple phone calls identifying these three individuals.
Police got the names from tipsters, then got all three in custody. 18-year-old Destiny Sanders, 26-year-old Amani Thomas, and the third, a 15-year-old student who turned herself in with an adult this afternoon.
Even if it's anonymous, someone has to speak up.
Nigga.
Crossing guard was so badly, as you heard it described, she had to be put in the hospital for a while. And she hasn't been back to that school and to that little crossing guard situation since. Maybe because she was too scared if she's any better, but maybe because she's just maybe fearful that those attackers will come back, and maybe that fear is gone away now, Dawn and Jason, because those three females have been identified and brought to justice for the start of whatever would be a long case.
So everything we told you about Black men early on in this channel's infancy, that goes for mammies now. The brutality, kicking somebody in the head with a boot, that can be considered attempted M-word. YouTube, I can't stand you.
DZ, you notice that he called them females?
I'm not worried about this dude at whatsoever. I'm seriously not worried about him. I'm talking about the fact that look at how we will put a Timberland boot on each other's head. Everything. She didn't do anything to them. She let a baby use her fucking phone. So whatever this dude is talking about, whatever. I'm scared of these bitches.
You just have to avoid them because DZ and I was just talking about this earlier. They are getting worse, not better. These attitudes are fucking awful. This shit is off the chain. I'm almost afraid to leave my goddamn house now because every time I leave, I'm damn near in an altercation with another damn Black woman. And it's usually shit they done escalated. And it's like, where the fuck is these attitudes coming from? Bitch, I didn't sleep with you last night. They are absolutely off. They are terrible. where other women are concerned now, and they
And
are getting worse.
And
And it's like,
everybody can see that shit. I don't know why black people think everybody ain't looking at the same shit that we looking at. You see, they call us coons and shit for calling out the behavior. But I'm in spaces where they're calling y'all bitches and you bastards worse. You understand what I'm saying? Nobody is stupid. And people are sick of y'all bitches and you bitch ass niggas playing in their motherfucking face. And every time somebody brings up something that y'all done that you can't take accountability for, i.e., having these little bastards that everybody else has to pay for, and then crying about, oh, we in poverty. Why are you fucking in poverty and creating monsters?
I hope them
Nobody
bitches
cares.
starve to death. Okay, because if this is what y'all out here doing, I don't care about you being hungry. I don't care about them puppy dog eyes. I don't care about your children. I don't care if this is how y'all conduct y'allself. They beat her up as if she had done something to them. She passed a child her cell phone to call her mother, and they put Timberlands to this girl head. You hear
Now, if she
me?
would have bang banged them little motherfuckers, what's going on in that system? She should have bang banged their ass.
they acting just like niggas. They are no different. They are acting just like niggas. That's why please stay away from mammies, divested black women. Y'all could call this hyperbole or whatever the fuck y'all want to call it. Nobody has to make up shit on them. If you be out there in these streets long enough, you will see exactly what the fuck we talking about. And you ain't even got to be the type of person that's in those particular areas. It could just be in passing. Hell, indifference. You cross somebody pass in the store. That's what I mean by it's getting worse. Because damn near every time I leave my house, am I gonna have to throw hands today? Because these bitches' mouths is just reckless. They mouths are so reckless. And that's why I told you, I got to get the fuck away. I need to get the fuck out of Georgia. I need to get the fuck out the South. Some gonna have to give. I'm trying to get away from these bitches because I am not that person anymore. And I don't know why they keep trying to bring out that part of my personality that I keep trying to get the fuck away from. But these
Aaliyah,
women
check
are
it.
off the chain.
Check it, Aaliyah. This right here was in Philly. So here's the deal. Everywhere that you got nigga bitches and they goddamn men around, this is the culture. This is the type of shit, whether it's snowing, raining, if it's a desert. If you got black Pakistani citizens out there, this is what it is. They just gonna be kicking ass and flip flop.
I don't know, but they seem determined to like drag everybody into the gutter with them. It's like, damn, bitch, I'm not trying to get out here and fight with you. But I'm telling you, one of them was finna get it today. Earlier today, she was finna get it. Cause I'm tired of these hoes. Like they crazy. These mouths is off the chain. And now they to the point where they just jumping on people too. Like this is crazy.
Can I chime in real quick?
Yes.
I think I could tie this into Briana because the fact that because she did also accuse some black women. She specified that they were black women in their 40s that had jumped her. That this was pretty recent. And you know, these women out here and these women or whatever we call them, these mammies, these pick-me-shas, these violent degenerates are out here providing criminal scammers like Berkeisha. This is why a bitch like her can lie and make up shit and just blame shit on random ass 40-year-old black women that ain't do shit to her at the club because y'all out here doing this shit. Anybody's gonna believe it. Anybody's gonna believe it because you guys, you women, you bitches, y'all lack impulse control. It's embarrassing. And so I mean, you giving the scammers, you making it so easy for a bitch to just lie and be like, these black women at the club, they jumped on me. That's how she sounded lying on those women. But it's like, it's happening. It's happening everywhere. And it's embarrassing and it's nasty. And it's like, I mean, it's disgusting, but I just thought it tied into it because that was another lie that she told. She didn't just lie on the Kangs. She was lying on black women as well. But it's like y'all providing her the ammunition, bitches like her, because y'all doing this shit.
Oh, well, ladies, it is what it is. It's like this. I don't trust anybody that has anything nice to say about that community, that culture. I'm talking about if I figure out that you know, suck on Tyrone, I'm getting you far the fuck away from me because I don't know what it is, but it makes hood rat activate. Whatever his penis is doing to you and the white chicks and all these people that's fucking on him, it activates some weird ass gene in y'all where y'all don't have any impulse control. You can't cipher anything. You can't manage money. You act like toddlers, and it's crazy. Y'all have officially turned into black men. Wow. I guess give yourself a round of applause, because divested ladies, this is the deal. I don't care if it's family or whoever. If they got that gene activated, get baby. Let me stop sharing this shit. I can't. Anyway, your credibility is gone. Your image is gone. Black men have been working behind the scenes to tap white men on the shoulder. You have been working in front of the scenes, just lying and going viral about, STDs, and lying on this person and lying on that person, and attention seeking, licking up Carol syrup. I mean, you sitting back as a grandma acting a fool, your ass 100 times bigger than your thighs. He's constantly twerking everywhere you go. Ladies, you cannot mix with these women and stop wearing their uniform. If you got some hood rat fashion sense, hey, get you somebody, look up some YouTube videos how to look classy if you struggle with that, and you've been dressing like a hood rat all your life and you finally divested. Get rid of them fucking baby hairs, get rid of them fucking flyaway lashes. It is what the fuck it is.
That's why I said when we look at the grand scheme of things as divestors, they are exactly where they need to be. No, they don't need to date out. They need to be right over there with their counterparts in nature, because they are acting. I tell y'all, they are acting just like these fucking niggas, and ain't nobody gonna put up with that shit but another ghetto ass nigga. So they doing the right thing by staying exactly where the fuck they are. Because I'm telling you, don't nobody want to put over this shit but them dusty ass niggas. That's why y'all made for each other.
Check it, y'all. I guess give yourself a round of applause for staying to the end, because this was pretty fucking heavy. We're gonna end it with some comedy. Okay. At first I thought it was divested comedy, and then I heard the Nigerian part, and then the New Orleans part was kind of sus as well. But this girl here is pretty talented. I guess I'm gonna call it some swirling comedy is what it is, because she threw the Nigerians in there. But anyway, I thought the shit was funny as fuck. She's very talented. Let's have a laugh before the weekend gets started. Let's go.
I just feel like I need to tell my future husband, wherever he is from around the world, hurry up, bro. Honey, you need to hurry. I look good. I get my hair done, get my nail done for you. I cook for you. You wanna go get a skinny girl? She don't even cook for you. She go to McDonald's, get you the number 6. Hey, I've got something to say to you. Do you know I'll be a good wife to you? I'll give you more pleasure than the gold at the end of the rainbow. I'll give you more entertainment than the little leprechaun. Jesus, you are so stupid. Why are you taking your time with all of this? You think I'm going to wait for you? There are 15 men right now who want to be my husband. Look at this. They see me, they know that I look good. You are taking your time, you are wasting your time. I'm not going to stand for it. Como la flor, con tanto amor, mereces tú ser marchito. It's all for you, Mr. Handsome. If you're an Indian man, you are thinking to yourself, I can't marry the black woman. I tell you all the time, you can do it. I can be for you. Whatever you are wanting, I can do it. I want to be married, but not to a stupid American man. Listen, whether you in a 702, the 504, or the 817, baby, it's big girl season, and don't miss out on your blessing, baby. You heard me?
I thought this shit was funny. Y'all, she almost had me until she did the Nigerian, and then, it could go either way with the New Orleans, but I thought that shit was fucking hilarious. She's very talented. Girl, do your thing. Get rid of the Nigerian part of it, and then we're going to talk divestment. How about that part?
She was good. I'm not gonna lie. She was hilarious. And she did sound like an Irish woman, for real.
I thought that shit was so funny. Ladies, we got mammies thinking about opening up their options. So until you get the black man out of your lexicon, you're gonna just be in swirler land. That's just all it is to it. And I'm okay with that, because if you ain't with divestment, please don't bring your ass over here. Pull up, right? I hope y'all have a wonderful weekend. I'm going to Discord. I hope Ebony shows up so she can make her announcement. And I love y'all. And I will see y'all next time. Okay.
Bye.
Good night, y'all.
Good night.
Whew. Friday.